Egypt is a land of contrast. Egypt is a land of contrast with the environment and natural forces having a major impact on belief and lives of the people. Every day, the ancient Egyptians watched the celestial passage of the sun. They saw it die each night and be reborn on the horizon at dawn the next day, supporting and giving life to everything around them. Likewise, the seasons of the year, drought causing destruction of crops and the land flooded from the Nile, which brought back life to the parched lands. To the ancient Egyptians, the sun and river followed the same patterns as life. They believed that their existence reflected the cycles: life, death, and the afterlife. Egyptian theologists attempted to explain the phenomena by means of images based on the natural cycles and occurrences. The movement of the sun across the sky was represented by the images of the sun god in his boat, crossing the vault of heaven. Likewise, the conception of death was changed from end of life into mirror image of life, where the deceased had the same material required and needs as they were when they were living. They can be interpreted in many different ways to try to explain natural phenomena, such as how the earth is formed. Creation myths have a deep effect on ancient cultures. They not only shape the foundation of religious beliefs, but also that of the society and its values. Nowhere in history is this more true than ancient Egypt. In the creation of their deities, the ancient Egyptians were searching for an understanding of life. Religious beliefs are what unites, connects and holds communities together. They create shared and understanding values, all of which are vitally important to the growth of society.
Ancient Egyptian religion was a very complex system of polytheistic beliefs which was integral to society. It is centered on the interaction with many deities or gods. Details of the gods changed over time as the performance of various gods grew or declined. Ancient Egyptians believed that the gods to be present in control of the forces and elements of nature. The gods caused day and night, harvest and famine, light and dark, floods and drought. It made sense to believe the explanation because if the gods didn't cause it, who did? Every aspect of society, from education and medicine to law, birth and death, was connected to religion and myth, and dominated by the divine and godly forces of the sun and the Nile. Religion helped people go about their daily lives without having to worry too much. If they worshipped the right gods at the right time and in the right way, they will be fine. By giving offerings to the gods, you would reap the rewards. For example, offering something to the goddess of harvest, your crops would supposedly be perfect. Or getting the blessing from the warrior goddess, you would live through a battle. Also, once a pharaoh dies, no matter what age he or she might be, they too would become a god, which is why the pharaoh was such a high ranking, under which scribes and priests under them, giving you a good idea of just how important the beliefs of gods and goddesses were during these times.
much of their life, time and wealth on preparing for surviving the next war. Their strong belief in reincarnation because of their divine impulse. For the deceased to attain an afterlife, it was necessary for the body to be identified with the god Osiris. So, mummification was essential. But that was a small part. A tomb, canopic jars, and rituals were also required, and only when the deceased had all of these could they be reincarnated of the resurrection myth to begin, and could they try to attain eternal life. Society and culture also place importance on burials and rituals. Ceremonies and where they were held reflected the status of a person's life and helped them keep the same status in death.
The journey to the afterlife was fraught with danger, whether the deceased was a pharaoh or a farmer. The Book of the Dead was the text to follow. It showed the goal of reaching the fields of reeds, a utopia in the safe realm of Osiris, and what spells and skills needed to use to get there. More importantly, it reinforced how you should have lived your life prior to the passing, as when you reach the hall of truth, you are judged by 42 gods, whereby the 42 sins controlled by each god need to be truthfully denied. Then the deceased is led by the god Anubis into the hall of judgment, where the heart is weighed against the feather of truth. If the deceased has not been truthful, then the god Ammon will eat the heart, a second death. If the deceased passes judgment, they are then led by the god Horus to the god Osiris, who declares their innocence and allows them to join the justified, enjoy eternity in the fields of reeds. Central to ancient Egyptian religion, culture and society is the concept of Ma'at. This is the universal balance, personified by a goddess named Ma'at, who is the embodiment of truth and order. Ma'at is entwined with all the daily aspects of life, from behaviour to living in harmony. One of the main duties of the pharaoh was to maintain Ma'at through his close dealings with the gods. Yet it was the responsibility of his subjects to do their bit to maintain universal order. To sin against Ma'at would mean chaos. A situation that is against everything ancient Egyptian value would occur. Sun would not rise, there would be nothing to harvest as crops would go. Children would abandon their elderly parents. Lastly, we have an overview of the basic overview of the structure of a religion and how that ancient Egyptian religion conforms or fits to the characteristics shown. Thank you for taking the time to watch our